And this is a presentation for girls' angle. And so I'm going to describe a computation of how you reduce fractions, which is something you think you know, but a number of people miss some of the details in the middle of it. And so let's start with an example. So let's imagine we have 949 divided by 2,701. Well, one way you can reduce this fraction is say, well, let's see, does 2 go in 3? No. 4. Well, maybe you skip a 5, 7. But that's kind of hard. You know, it might be a while before you find something. So how can we make this a little better? Well, any factor that's common to the top and bottom of this fraction is common to the top and bottom of this fraction, which is something different. You just swing it upside down. So 2,701 divided by 949. So we can take 2,701 divided by 949. It goes in twice, and then 18, carry 1, and 8 is 9, and another 18. And we subtract, and so I can take that, and 11 is another 9, and 6. So that goes in 3, 0, 8. And so this is 2 and 803 over 949. And you can check that any number that goes into these two numbers also goes into these. Think about that a little bit. Well, now we can do the same trick to reduce 803 over 949. We just swing it upside down and then divide. So then the arithmetic here is a little boring, so I'll do it a little quickly. 803 goes into 949 once with a remainder of 146. And then 146 goes into 803 5 times with a remainder of 73. And 73 goes evenly into 146, which means that once we get down to this stage, we're at a fraction that looks like 73 over 146. Well, 73 goes into both of those evenly, therefore it goes into the next two evenly, into the next two, into the next two, into the next two. So it would have probably been a while before you would have guessed to take 73 out of both of these guys. If you take 949 and divide it by 73, well, the board looks kind of mushed here together. You get a 13, and over here you get a 37. And so that's a description of a method just using division of how you can reduce a fraction like this. And it really uses two steps. It uses this swing step, and then it uses this step where we add and subtract integers. And so in order to see those steps and help you remember this, we'll move to something that I call the fraction dance. So in reducing fractions, we saw that there were two steps. One was to switch the fraction upside down. It's a swing move. We put a little negative in the middle of it in our version here. And the other version sort of got rid of numbers where we could have subtracted 2 also. We could have subtracted 1. But you could all add 1, just switching the signs around. And so to give you an idea of how you can get some choreography with these fractions, you can start with 0 and go up to 1, up to 2, up to 3. Then we can swing it and get to a negative 1/3, then up to 2/3, and up to 5/3, and so on, until we get to a bigger, uglier fraction. And this leaves us with the question, how do we get down? And so to get a fraction down lower, well, all we can do is add to it. If we make the thing negative, then when we add, it will get closer to 0. So perhaps from here a good idea is to do a swing. Now it's negative. Now we can do the up move, and it's closer to 0. Then we do the up move and up, getting closer and closer to 0. When it's positive again, we swing it, it turns negative, and it keeps going. And if you put it all together, you are ready for fraction dance and some volunteers. Let's grab some volunteers here. And so let me show you this dance. Maybe I'll switch YouTube. There we go. And so, first move of this dance is called display. Let's face the camera so we can see all your shiny faces. And the people in the back hold the ropes up, the people in the front pull it down so we can see the knot. And then the first real step, well, it's good in math and in dancing too. We have a cheat sheet. Here on the floor we have a page that says up so we can remember how these things work. So if the up step comes, you raise, this person raises the hand and goes over like that. Let's try up again. Up, all right. Now the swing step is sort of like this, but everybody walks in this direction on the step. That's swing. Let's try the up step again, up. All right, these steps make sense. Let's untie the ropes and let's give this dance a try. Yeehaw. Up. 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 Swing. Up. 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 Swing. Yeah. Up. 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 Swing. Up. Swing. Display. See the big knot? Okay. Up. Up. Swing. Up. 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 Swing. Up. 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 Swing. Up. Up. Display.